YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Well, we've all been anticipating the new drop. The new Triple Age batch. Creed Absolu. Now, we just got the Creed Absolu just this year. It makes you wonder, what are they doing dropping a Triple Age batch? I think they just had too much and then decided, hey, well, maybe we can just sell the rest of what we got at a premium somehow. Let it sit a little longer. And yeah. Now, to my knowledge, this hasn't come out yet. But I don't know if you remember, whenever this was about to drop, hundreds of people were getting their hands on it. Hundreds. Before the launch date. All around the world. I want to be part of that group. This time I am. Well, let's give it a whiff and see if it is better than the other Aventus Absolu. I got a sample here that I'm going to compare. And let's see how it compares. For those of you who are wondering, this is batch number 2655 of the new Triple Age batch. We thought before that this was going to be a single batch, but I've already seen 4 or 5, maybe even 6 different batches of the Absolu Aventus. And I got a feeling this is going to be no different. You think batch variations would have been, something that of the past with all the new maceration that they're doing, but I can tell you there's definitely still variations between batches. Well, after much ado, here's my sample. Let's give it a whiff. Alright. Now, for those of you who haven't smelled the original Absolu Aventus, it has, like I said, there was a couple different batches. I got to smell a couple different batches, and I'll tell you, there was some noticeable differences. One of the batches was very similar to Dior Elixir, whereas another batch had a really Creed Aventus opening, and ambery and resinous. This one, I would say, is somewhere in the middle. It definitely has a rich, deep amber aroma to it. It's a very warm smelling fragrance, a darker smelling fragrance. I get that Creed Aventus DNA coming through, where it has this brightness to it, but bright but very dark. Like I said, it's you have hints of lavender and jasmine, but very resinous amber notes to it. This one, I say I like it. I could see myself wearing it. In fact, let me compare it to the other Absolu Aventus that I have. I'll give that a spray. Oh, noticeably different on the opening for sure. The new one just starts out dark. The previous Absolu Aventus has a much brighter opening. There's some lemon zest in the old one. The old one, it just hasn't even been out for a year. But the new one is a lot more matured, and I like it. There's no word yet on when this is going to be available to the masses, but I think it's still a good one. Is it worth trying to jump in and get one of the first batches? Coming from experience, I'd probably advise against that. But for all of you that love Creed, make sure at least you check it out. You might want to add it to your collection. I just got mine. And anyways, have a good one. Thanks for watching.